Hello, my gorgeous, beloved goddesses. In today's transmission, I am sharing with you how to engrave consistency into your soul and into your heart so that showing up in your workouts becomes as smooth as silk, becomes so easy, and it becomes so natural to you. So I'm going to be sharing with you how we are going to be doing that. And of course you could even transmute that consistency in your workouts, and you can even transmute that into other areas of your life, such as showing up for your business to create the success that you want, so that my soul entrepreneur ladies are all thriving and flourishing. So today's transmission is dedicated for our soul, divine, gorgeous sister, abundant substance. So if you are rewatching it, here is a video for you. And if any other one of you watching this also wants me to make a mini training for you, feel free to suggest that to me. You can DM that to me with a request to make a mini training for you. So today's method is so powerful, and this is so different from what any other fitness coaches they are going to share with you. Right? The reason that this is so different because I know the common approach on how people try to be consistent. It comes with the force. Like, you have to be consistent. If you don't stay consistent, you are not going to crush your goals. It is with that mindset. However, in here with me today, and then what I also teach and embody inside my 90-day signature program, Curves Confidence System, is totally different because we do everything based from our heart and our soul. So a common method of how people try to be consistent, how people go about that, is they would hear a personal trainer or a coach, they would look up some advice on how many times they should train, and what they would do is try to copy that exactly. Like, oh, I gotta hit the gym Monday to Friday 5 times a week. I gotta hit 3 times for legs, and then do how many blah 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 blah, like, it was just all good. Like, I'm not saying that like advice is dangerous or advice is like bad, but I'm saying that in a scenario that it's like coming from the place of forcing yourself to be consistent, like forcing yourself to fit into a mold. And what happens to most women is that with the forcing that comes, anytime they feel like they don't want to go to the gym, or anytime they take a break from the gym, they would feel that guilt within themselves. That guilt, like, I can't be consistent, I am not dedicated enough. And naming yourself, identifying yourself with certain names that are not actually you. And what this keeps you is because you are identifying to a phrase or an identity, like, I am not that consistent enough, or I am not dedicated enough. If you are identifying yourself, then it keeps you more into that identity. It, instead of just looking at what it is, you become identified with what you say you are, right? So it keeps you more into that loop, in that loop of in that loop that you are not consistent. So even if you try to force yourself, like, you still become stuck in that identity. And that is the reason why most people, they try to stay consistent, however they struggle with keeping that momentum, because the negative loop keeps coming back, like sucking them up back down into that hole. And the other problem, the other issue that I find with that forcing method of trying to be consistent is that you are allowing more stress to come into your life. And I know that as an entrepreneur, like, you already have a lot to handle on your plate. But if you name yourself, judge yourself on the fact that you can't be consistent, or you can never be consistent enough, dedicated enough to have your body transformation, what it is going to keep stress from coming in. And we know that stress has so many adverse physiological effects on your body, and it serves no purpose. So that is why it is very important to be conscious about what emotions are we letting in our body as a result of trying to be something, forcing to be something. And also, as we know, there's also a Newton's, I think, second law for this. Like, it is coming from a place of force. So every time that you stop, like, there will be resistance for you in order to get back going. And that is within, like, Newton's second law, as what it says. Like, if things keep moving, then you need, like, force to stop. But if things stop, then you need, like, energy, to get back up. So, and of course, there will be resistance created through trying to be that way. So what we are going to be doing instead is a totally different method of how we are going to be aligning that to our hearts and our souls. And that is the soul-based centered method of making consistency a part of who you are, a part of your soul. So what we are going to be doing instead is, first, you gotta get clarity on your desire. We're going to be getting clarity on your desire first. So ask your body what she wants. Ask your body that. So it may sound simple just to say it, but for really doing it, how we do that is asking yourself, how would she feel if she were to have that body? And letting all the excitement, all the energy, all that, like, rush in your body as you think of that vision. And ask yourself, if you were to attain that body goal, that specific physique that you're looking for, or the energy that you want to feel it in your body, if you were to feel that, how would your body feel? Ask that within her and let that excite you and your body. So that is going to be powerful movement of first setting up, you know, your mind and your body and your soul, like aligning that to see like if that is truly what she wants. And then add another layer onto it. That is, if that were the case, if you were to look into the mirror and feeling so confident, that sexiness, and we're living in that and wearing that dress that you love, and you feel like a goddess, and you also feel so much energy doing your soul business and all of it, how would your body feel in that case? So let that energy, like, feel that, envision that, and allow your body to feel that, invite that energy into your body. So that is a deeper layer of what we'll be doing. It is not just because I want to look like her, I want to, you know, like look sexy, like be attractive. It's not just all this, but think about like how it's going to serve you for your soul. Because if you were to have that body with not just like confidence but also energy, your soul is going to thrive. Your soul is going to light up on fire. Your soul is going to be able to unleash her true potential. Like when you set a vision for that for yourself, like you know that this is your soul's purpose. This is not just your mind playing tricks on you, you know, that, oh, let me get something like this and that, and feeling like shiny object syndrome. But it is more like your soul deep down desire. So first we'll be aligning that onto your soul. And next, we're going to be having a reference to look at too. So I'm not saying the masculine, like I'm not saying that avoid all masculine structure that you need to, you know, like do how many days a week. I'm not saying that, but we are going to be using that as a reference. So what we know about growing those curves, growing those divine feminine curves, and getting that energy and feeling strong and feeling sexy and all of that is, in order for you to have that, what we know as a method is, yes, the very, of course, like intuitive method first is that in order to keep your body from growing and evolving and transforming, we need to be progressing with the intensity, with how much you are doing in your workouts, because your body is so capable, so powerful. She can transform. Like every time we hit a muscle, she becomes resistant to it. She becomes stronger as the weight that you are lifting. And so we need to be like allowing her, you know, challenging her, like making her evolve and grow. That is how we do that, like by putting through scenarios, by putting through those workouts that are going to allow her to evolve and grow. We can't just keep doing the same workouts over and over again. Of course, that is the very intuitive method. But we also know that if we want to grow a specific body part, we gotta keep doing more than, you know, once a week. You may need to hit or train like twice a week. Or if that is something that, you know, you want to really emphasize in, train that muscle group 3 times a week. So we just know that, we keep it as a reference for us to look at just information, like just looking at it with just pure awareness. So that is holding that masculine like structure so that we can like flow into it and we can experience it, have fun with it. So those are what we know. And we also know from that masculine like evidence-based structure that if you want to keep transforming, we also gotta have phases of phases of resting and then going back up. We need to be having it in a wave cycle, not just per day, like each and every day, but also from week to week. Like there may be like 3 or 4 weeks or 6 weeks where we are just like intensifying, but then 1 week or so where we just chill our body. Like we know that that is how it will keep growing, and that is also what actually our mind, our soul really desires. Like she wants to really unleash her full capacity, but also like there are times when, you know, she just feel like resting and just laying back. Like there are times. So this is just information on how, you know, we're going to be set up as the reference for consistency. Now after you holding onto that desire, after you really feeling that desire within your body, what we're going to be doing is just do one thing at a time. It's just as simple as that. No more than 2 times of lifestyle changes a week. So if you want to add more, let's say a 30-minute workout like 3 times a week, that's what we'll be doing, like just for this week. And next week we can add on to something. But a common reason why so many women, like we kind of fall back is because we want to fit into that specific perfect mold, and we try to do exactly what this person who is already like on the way on transforming their body is exactly doing. Like we just copy exactly what the other person is doing, but we know we gotta figure that out on how it works for our lifestyle, how it works, what our body actually is desiring right now at this present moment. So it's about feeling it in, receiving that desire, receiving the wisdom of what your body, like asking your body, asking your womb on, you know, what she is comfortable doing, like for this week, what she is comfortable doing, and then attuning yourself to it. And then every time, the very important part is that when we are doing the workouts, every time we get into that movement, it's important to not just get it done, but also feel that enjoyment, not just during, but after is also very especially important. That is the time when the endorphins in your body keeps flowing. That's when the joy molecule, the bliss molecule keeps going on in your body, and that is such a sacred time for your body to actually recognize its core essence from there. So what I'm talking about is, as you feel the bliss, like allow your body to feel that bliss, like really be aware of it, feel it, and then at that time also do something that you enjoy, like every time you have finished a workout. So it could be, what I really enjoy for me personally is I love journaling, and I love journaling like embodying myself, like really living out my heart desire, being in that reality where I am creating like everything that my heart and soul desires, and that my soul's mission is set on this planet for. So every time I do that, like I feel goosebumps in my body. And I also like play a playlist where I would be playing, like if I were in that situation, if I were to have that abundance, if I were to have, you know, like feeling all that abundance, the freedom, the joy, the bliss, like all of it, like your complete dream reality. If you were to be in there, how would you feel? So I would be playing a playlist that truly signifies that, and also journaling my weight, like knowing that it has already been created, right? And now like we are just like living that, putting that, feeling that in the present moment. So it is very important for you to do after a workout. We're going to be priming our subconscious to start associating working out with bliss, working out with joy and ease and fun. That's what we'll be doing. And it's very important, especially for those people who may have trauma associating exercising or movement in the past. And that is something that I can totally relate to, because in the past, when I was young, when I was growing up, I had this struggle of not wanting to exercise, because every time I play sports at school, right, I would always be the unfit one. I would be the one who is losing, the one who is like, if we're playing that, you know, chasing, like running around and chasing game, I would be the one who loses and who is like always chasing around. And if I were to be in physical education classes, like I would play sports, but then I would get yelled at. Like every time I move, I feel I got yelled at. Like I didn't like sports for that reason when I was growing up. So I had like trauma about exercising, about working out in the past. So I want you to also take note of, has there been any trauma in the past for exercising as before? Maybe you had an injury because when you were exercising, or maybe you had a trauma like, you know, someone forcing you to like work out even though you didn't want to do that. So like all those emotions are stored within our body. All those traumas are kept within our body. So it's important that we don't just brush past them, but we really get to connect with those parts within ourselves who wanted to be seen and heard and loved. So post-workout time is a very important time for you to reconnect those parts within yourself, but also calling in that light, calling in that energy from source, to imagine as if like there is a light permeating from your body, through your body, and it's just flowing into your heart and your soul, and your body is lighting up for the light being that you are. So during a post-workout time, it is so important for you to feel that abundance, that joy, the bliss, all of it, so that your subconscious mind is now, hello love, Anisha, thank you so much for your love and your energy and your joy. Thank you. Yes, thank you, my love. Sending you so much joy. So every time we work out, every time we are doing, our body is doing what, you know, we really want to do, like working out or, you know, eating something healthy. We gotta feel it associated with the emotions that we want. And that is when the true alignment happens, when we feel those emotions in the present moment and the energy just flowing you into the goddess body that you have. That is when we attune our body and your mind and your spirit into all as one, and we create together as one. So that is the secret. That is the super ingredient. Thank you for the loves, my love. That is the super ingredient of how to actually make showing up, make consistency so effortless, because you tune in with those emotions. The emotions are the gateway to feeling and seeing the light that you are. The emotions are everything. So that is, my dear, the heart-centered alignment. Or if you want to be consistent with anything, if it is showing up with your essence on social media, or if you want to be consistent with anything, if you want to create that success, know that it is within you, and it is within your power. It is within your, all you gotta do is tune into your emotions inside your body, connecting to all the parts that need to be loved and seen, and allowing that emotions of the eternal possibilities, eternal bliss, eternal joy to seep into you as you do them. And yes, there will be time when your body gets sore and you don't feel like doing it. It's okay. Every time you feel that, visualize it, that your body is like, it's like repairing a suit of armor in you. Thank you for the loves. It's repairing a suit of power. She is so powerful, such a divine goddess body who is, repairing herself. Isn't that so fascinating? Like how your body has that capacity to do that. So every time we feel sore, just associated with that. It's not harming you. It is okay to feel that and allow your body to rest, to the rest that she deserves. And I promise you, she is going to be more powerful than ever. She's going to prove it to you through that transformation, through the strength that you feel in your workouts and on every day and every single moment. And even as you're watching it in this moment, your body has that capacity to feel that. So just allow it. So yes, my love, that is the alignment that is so vital for unlocking your transformation. That is the activation that we all, we all deserve, even though our mind may sometimes, judge her for not being as strong as we want, or not being as consistent as she want, or sometimes our mind judge our body for how she looks. But that is not what we be doing. Your mind is also needs more love, needs more connection if you ever catch yourself doing that. So that is just a brief, a glimpse of all the juicy, delicious, exciting, heart-centered, soul alignment overview of how we make that transformation happen inside my magical signature 90-day program, Curves Confidence System Transformation, because this portal is really for the light workers, the light being, to unleash their full light, full capacity of who they are through seeing your transformation and you making an impact on who you're meant to serve, on who you're meant to impact. So that is it, my love, sharing with you all my heart. And as I said before, if you have any requests for me to make mini trainings on anything regarding transformation, please feel free to request it to me on my Instagram DMs. And I really appreciate all of you who are watching this. Love you all so much. Sending you joy and bliss and gratitude. Thank you, soul sisters. You deserve to feel the goddess that you are. So thank you. Sending you so much love from my heart. I love you all, and bye.